Hey all, welcome back to AsuReDi streams, East Memories of Celceta. Sorry about that, being like a couple minutes late. I thought I'd be able to finish my cereal much faster, and I did. Alas. So yeah, last time, we went through the ruins under here that linked us from the Great Forest of Celceta over to this area called the Primeval Lands. So yeah.
Leave it to me.
Explore this
Leave it to
now. Give myself a good hour and a half that I can stream. And then go from there. But yeah. Oh. Let's double check the sound. Okay. I can hear myself, I can hear game music. That's all that matters. That's a different kind of monument. Oh god. Okay, so you can just wail on these guys, that's fine. There's the tower. Is that amazing? A town? It's deep in the Great Forest. Not just that, but look at it. Looks like a way more technologically advanced place than even Kazden. What is that structure over there? The one surrounded by thunderclouds. Seems kinda like a tower. Yeah. I think it's safe to assume that that's the one you marked in your notebook. I didn't expect we'd find it this quickly. Looks almost magical. Something of a fairy tale or an old legend. I'm sure Remus would be overjoyed if he could see it. I'm sure he would. I'll have to bring him here sometime. So it's time we go in for a closer look, shall we? Yes. Squish. Squish them with the sword. Just in case there's something dangerous down here.
Is that it?
There's a dangerous board. Okay.
Nice try! Is this it? Take this!
Woohoo! okay.
Eat this!
Leave it to me.
How's this?
Here! Cha! 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 Here! Cha! Ha! Ha! Cha! Ha! Cha!
Okay, he has a lot of health. He has an insane amount of health.
This one's point. It's a new skill. How about this? This should do it.
So there's a chest down here, and there's a memory. Ah, another warrior seal too.
Here,
My turn.
let's go.
Can't bring him back to life though. Okay, good to know. I was hoping he'd be able to bring him back to life, but no.
Ah, yeah, kind of.
Okay, so this just goes around.
Whoa, this isn't a try.
This should do it. This should do it.
Yeah. Take this.
This should do it.
Like this.
Yeah, that's There's a monument. There we go.
My turn. All right.
We'll come back here and see what we might have missed down here first. Then we'll come back.
Take this.
Squish! A chest up here. Oh my god, guys. Stop juggling him everywhere. Better, much better. Okay. There we go. Cool. Down here, get my memory. Oh! No. What are you doing? Daddy, I'm sorry. I saw these books in this map and I... No, it's okay, Adol. You don't need to apologize. Daddy? A travel journalist? That means you read all these books, Daddy. That's right. Travel across a few nearby countries before finally settling in this village. Look at this map, Adol. It's said that the beautiful white flowers that grow in this canyon only bloom one night a year. Daddy? Why did you become a travel journalist? Well, I suppose you could say I just wanted to see things with my own eyes. Travel, see things with your own eyes. See how things are.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Take this!
Completely understandable.
Take this!
Upgraded wind attack is stupid. Okay. Up here.
This one's poison! This should do it! This one's poison!
Very nice. There we go. What skills do I have? Stun rate needs still a lot. Oh my gosh. To get to this next level. Sonic Slide's good. Can't leave it on there. I gotta let the puppy in, so the display. Alrighty. Incredible. This place is even more unbelievable up close. I wonder what kind of people live here. Hey, those twirly things over there. They're called windmills. The wind spins them around to generate energy. Oh, wow. I'm impressed you knew the answer, Duren. Very nice. Hey, don't got me information you look for nothing. Anyway, based on our experience so far, it seems safe to assume that Adol's caused some kind of trouble here, too. You might get chased around, might get locked in a house somewhere for a while. Who knows? Either way, we can't stand around forever, so let's just get this over with. You're... And here we go. Hold up, Adol. What do you do this time? It's a ghost! I died, apparently. Huh? What's going on here? It's Adol. He's come back to haunt us. This is your world any longer. Go back to sleep. Leave us be. I see. So it was the people of this town who dug that grave, Adol. They appear to be under the impression that you are, in fact, deceased. Those are some short shorts. Adol, is that you? Long time no see? Question mark? Do you actually remember me? You look pretty confused.
Oh, I see. You've lost your memories. Well then, let me introduce myself again. I'm Kalilica.
Kalilica?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
How do you know I lost my memories?
Ooh.
That's beside the point. You really are quite the troublemaker, you know. First, you wander up outside the town without permission and disappear without a trace. And then you show up here again, with no memories. The nerve of some people, I swear. I like that you're an interesting person, but there are limits, you know. After a while, it just gets old. You're almost a full-grown adult, so you really need to start acting like one, okay? Wow, Adol. This kid doesn't mince words, does she? Now, I think that about covers the scoldings. So if you would, please come with me. I'll show you to my home. The Highland Town. Such peaceful music. Nothing bad happens here. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aaron. I am the mayor of this town and Kalilica's grandfather. I must say, it's amazing to see you alive again, Adol. I had assumed I never would. I saw the grave. Before you returned, we were under the impression that you had died. It must have been quite a shock to see it. But think how we must feel to see you standing before us now. May I ask why you believed Adol to be dead? We found Adol's belongings near a waterfall in this area. Adol himself was nowhere to be seen. We searched for days. We could find no trace of him. We had little choice but to believe he had actually fallen in and drowned. Heh! Something tells me drowning's not too likely to be the way this one goes out. I can't even imagine how confusing this must all be for you. But in order to explain things adequately, you'll be forced to detail a number of private matters regarding these lands. And I honestly cannot say how much I'm at liberty to discuss right now. Kalilica. Yes, grandfather? When Lisa returns from the rite of summoning, will you please ask her to come by? Is she returning today? Indeed, although it may be past nightfall by then. Either way, I will need to consult with Lord Eldeal on this matter. Yay! Until I have done so, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to remain here, in our guest quarters. Can we look around outside? I don't think that would be wise, particularly after what happened last time you were here. And your arrival has caused quite a commotion in town already. I apologize for the inconvenience, and I think we'd best be stayed indoors for the night. Well, we'll do what we can to make our stay a pleasant one. Kalilica, would you please show our guests to their quarters? Of course.
What'll you do?
Well, since arriving here we've learned not much. I'm inclined to disagree. This is where Adol's tracks end. There's a high probability this is where he lost his memories. It may not seem like much to go on, But it's a solid lead nonetheless. Anyone else find Kalilika and the mayor's reaction to those memories lost was kind of weird? I mean, they didn't seem surprised at all. There's definitely something strange about this town. Technology is pretty advanced too. They even got windmills and streetlights. Oh, what's a streetlight? Oh, right. They're little devices on sticks, basically. They light up when it's nighttime. In big towns, you can have a bunch of them along the side of the road. Then when night falls, turn them on and it's bright as day. Wow, that's incredible. You sure don't hear of too many towns to use them. Heck, you'd be hard-pressed to find one even in Rom. Honestly, this town might just be more advanced than any place I've seen or heard about in the whole Empire. Makes you wonder, what's a town like this doing in the middle of the Great Forest? You managed to remember anything yet, Adol? I think I remember Eldeal? Oh, that's the guy the mayor mentioned. Whoever he is, he sounds pretty important. The way those two were talking about him. All we know about him is his name, however. Beyond that, we can only speculate. I think it's best for us to rest now, and trust that our questions will be answered come morning. Sounds like a good idea to me. Okay. Yeah, is it time for dinner? Rita, give me a break. Ugh. After much tossing and turning, Adol finally gave up on trying to get to sleep. There was simply too much going through his head. Saren's room. You rude to enter without permission. This is Kalilika's room. You rude to enter without permission. These are some beds. But why? Duren is mumbling in his sleep. Oh, is dinner ready? Oh, so much meat. Crown is sleeping contentedly. Ozma is sleeping peacefully. Leave the kitty alone, boy. Seems this door is a strange variety that can't be unlocked from the inside. The window isn't locked. It might be possible to slip out from here. Will you go outside? Not yet. Puppy. You know better. Well, we're gonna go outside. These are magic streetlights too. Puppy, what you doing? Need to go outside? Need to go potty? Need a zoomie? What you doing? Chew on the toy. Good boy. The girl seems to have entered the chapel. Okay. Four wings. A winged statue stands beyond the entrance. It looks similar to the statues in Casnia Mine and the underground ruins.
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies. Just like this, on wings of their own creation.
Now then, Adol, please wait here for now. I'll call for you when Lord Aldil is ready to grant you an audience. Feel free to make yourself comfortable in the meantime. If you'll excuse me. For goodness sakes, I just finished cleaning. Hard to believe anyone could be this disorganized. Much less a winged god. It appears to be some kind of telescope, though larger in size than any that are known, with a very delicate-looking lens. Some kind of measuring instrument is laid down haphazardly next to it. Appears to be some kind of ship. Judging by the fact it has a cannon attached to it, it's likely a warship. Various antiques, documents, and maps are all lined up here. They look like spoils from a ruined raid. There are various books piled upon one another here, all pertain to the study of language. Among them are some with writing in unrecognizable script. A strange sphere slowly rotates in place. The pattern on it looks like a map, but built out of puzzle pieces. Interesting. I'm terribly sorry it kept you waiting, Adol. Lord Aldil's expecting you on the balcony. Please, come this way. You must be Adol Christin. I am. I imagine you're quite shocked to be brought here so suddenly.
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies, just like this, on wings of their own creation. However, now is not yet that time. The doors must be opened in the proper order.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aldil. I suppose you could say I'm the one who brings harmony to this world.
Lisa.
Excuse me, Lisa. I'm sorry for the mess. I'll tidy the room again later. You wish to talk to Adol here. I'll take my leave now.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Now,
Adol, all these books and blueprints you see before you, they all depict things that I plan to have someone invent one day. Plan to have someone invent? Indeed. One day, someone will invent each of these inventions you see before you. Construction, arts, medicine, weaponry. All kinds of knowledge from every field of study are gathered here for the express purpose of gifting to mankind one day. And by bestowing this knowledge, I have worked to maintain balance and harmony in the world throughout its history. Sounds like the work of a god. Haha, there are many in Highland who would regard me as one. I've been carrying out this process for hundreds of years now, treating it as my sacred duty. In a land struggled with floods, I gave its people the knowledge to build floodgates and improve irrigation. In one age, a violent plague spread across the land, and I prompted the development of a cure. As for a recent example, do you see that blueprint spread out over there? What's it a blueprint of? Observe for yourself. Not long ago, I showed these blueprints to a certain engineer. The armies of the Roman Empire and the Principality of Altago have long been butting heads, as I'm sure you know. At one point, Altago seemed to be at a disadvantage, and now the two forces are an even match for one another. The reason for this sudden equalization? An exceptionally fast warship the Altaginians happened to invent in the nick of time. And these are its blueprints. Indeed. Very perceptive of you. That is precisely what these are. The countries could have been at odds for so long. Our countries have been at odds for so long, we created an imbalance for one to fall under the other's flag. If Rom were to annex Altago, the number of planets of both nations would increase considerably. It simply would not be wise to let the war end quite so easily. Much like the relationships between people, resolutions can sometimes lead to problems all their own. Altago is a particularly complex region, and is generally best left to its own devices, but exceptions must be made.
Are you unable to sleep?
Hello, Lisa.
I'm so happy you're alive, Adol. Do you remember my name?
Lisa?
My!
Oh, so you do remember me then? That makes me very happy. Would you like to talk for a while, Adol? Why not? I see. She remembers that we only just returned a moment ago. What a wonderful coincidence. Don't mind me asking, how much do you remember about Lord Eldiel? Only our first meeting. Really now? That's most impressive. If memory ever covered that much, then perhaps you've already realized this, but... Lord Eldiel personally chose you and summoned you to this land. He intended to impart upon you the knowledge of the tower. Unfortunately, you vanished before you could receive it. I'm afraid I don't know what specific knowledge Lord Eldiel intended to impart. I feel I should also disclose to you the truth regarding your memories, or at least some of them. The area surrounding the sanctuary is protected by a special kind of barrier. When outsiders leave, they forget everything that happened there. It's as if they never came. Is that how I lost my memories? Most likely, yes. I believe the barrier did what it's supposed to do when you left the area. I do apologize. The barrier is in place to prevent the town and Lord Eldiel from becoming discovered by the world. However, you surely have lost your memories of Highland and its environs. Nothing more. Has anything like this happened before? No, I'm sorry. There have never been any reports of full amnesia occurring in those who leave the area. I've also never heard of anyone regain the memories of Highland upon returning either. Maybe sometime before we can grant an audience with you, I'm certain you'll be able to speak with Lord Eldiel again. However, it's late, and you need your rest. I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm just so relieved to learn that you're alive. Oh, and Adol, you should remember anything else about Lord Eldiel. I'm sorry.
Good night.
It's nothing. Aww. Sorry, Adol. Explain that again, from the beginning. I doubt repeating an explanation will make its contents any easier to understand. And I must confess, it's most difficult to believe such a tale could possibly be true. So basically, this Eldiel guy is like some kind of god that gives people knowledge. We've seen some strange things in our journey so far, but this is pushing it. There's one point I would like to be clarified. You said upon leaving this area, you forget everything that happened here, correct? Surely that would mean forgetting the knowledge you were given as well, no? Yeah, that's a good point. So go on. Kalilika, whatever your name is. What's up with that? That's no way to ask someone a question. Well, I'm older than you, so there. You certainly won't be able to tell from how you talk. You're like a spoiled child. The idea that you should respect your elders because their age is so outdated. Respect is earned through maturity. When people like you don't become mature as they get older, they just turn into grumpy old farts. What? I think Kalilika wins this one. It's true that people who receive knowledge forget coming here. However, the knowledge imparted by Lord Eldiel remains within the mind, described one day as inspiration. Inspiration? What do you mean? I believe she is stating the knowledge a person is given resurfaces during his daily life, as if for his own thought. Is that correct? Oh, it's so good to see the rest of you actually have measurable intelligence, unlike a certain someone here. Huh, pretty fancy system we got going on here, though. So people remember the knowledge they've been given as if they thought it themselves. Does that mean everyone who's ever invented something great has been here before? Naturally, not everyone. But that is true for certain people and certain inventions, yes. Unbelievable. So, can we actually go outside now? You may. Lisa explained everything to the people of this town, so there should be no further problems. Okay, Adol. What about you? But those are the words I've been dying to hear. Time to go snoop around town. Indubitably. Hopefully we can find someone to get a few more of your memories back. Listening to people talk might help the whole thing sink in a bit too. Huh? Something wrong? Oh, nothing. You just sometimes don't seem like you're all there. It's like you'll say the perfect thing. Weird. Really? I mean, I'm a regular information dealer and all that. There's everything around me and... Hey! Phililica, I'd like to trust you as their guide. Please show them everything this town has to offer. Okay. However, Adol, must warn you of one thing. Do not, under any circumstances, leave the town through the north exit by yourselves. North exit? Direction of that enormous tower. That tower is where Lord Eldeal lives. It's also where Adol met Lord Eldeal when he last came here. However, it's set up in an area called the Sanctuary of Storms. If you enter that area without permission, you'll be fried by lightning before you even know it. So don't say we didn't warn you. Okay. Seems like a good incentive to keep our distance to me. That's our cue, Adol. Let's check this place out. Okay, puppy potty time.
I'm kinda hungry.
Our adventure's only just beginning.
I'm kinda hungry.
We should get going.
Okay. Got myself some drink. Puppy is ready. Walking around freely in a monsterless environment should be a pleasant change of pace for you. Or so I'd hope. Please try to use the time meaningfully. Explore the town. Is Gazik up there? No, no one's here. This house seems to be empty. This is Lisa's house. This is at most of the time, but it's usually empty. What about her family? She lives on her own. Both of her parents passed away the year I was born. Oh. That's pretty much all there's to see at Lisa's house. Let's move on, shall we? Excuse me, Dario. You have something you need me to... Adol! Perfect timing. I actually have something I need to discuss with you. So, what's on your mind? Actually, this is about your gravestone, Adol. I was the one who built it. Someone asked me to do it, but still, I feel terrible. Hope its existence didn't cause you any bad luck. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I beg of you. It's the thought that counts. Really? Phew. I'm glad you're not upset. Aw, you're so polite. There's something wrong, Ozma. A thought crossed my mind. Was there anything buried in that grave? Oh hey, now that you mention it. Can't be a body in there, so... Is it just dirt? No. Treasure for case where there's no body or to bury the belongings of the deceased. I mean Adol's belongings. That's what's buried in his grave. I'm so sorry. I just slipped out. I didn't mean... It's okay. We understand completely. Adol's belongings. Before he lost his memories, no less. There might be new information to discover within them. But for real, I'm gonna tell the mayor to have that grave removed really soon. So please just wait a little bit longer. Please! Adol, you should probably be leaving now. For Dario's sake, if nothing else. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I'm not giving this poor guy a heart attack. Might have one, too. When I grew up, I wanted to be an architect. My father, my grandfather, and my great-grandfather were all architects. I'd love to follow his footsteps. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Okay. Nothing customers like you. Welcome. Please have a look at my wares. I have plenty to offer, so I'm sure you'll find something that takes your fancy. Puppy, what you doing? He's like, I must dig. Probably because he smells terrible things from the kitty. Hopefully not. Lots of minerals. Not many blue stones. So look at blue stones. What can I buy? Claymore? Wow. That's a lot stronger than what I have. Oh, it's so strong. Oh, God, okay. Everybody can wear leveler armor. Oh, that also increases strength. Interesting. Worry about that later. Not important right now. Oh, what you doing, boy? Where'd you get that? Puppy. Okay, he's a happy boy now. Is this some kind of shop? Well, technically yes. This is Philemon's workshop, and the staff here are responsible for all the machinery in Highland. Machinery? Oh, you aren't familiar with machines. Well, Howard and Ozma are from the forest and live off the land. They've never seen machines like the ones here before. You have seen them then, I assume. Yeah, machines are, complicated contraption thingies that do stuff, in a nutshell. I see. Your explanation was no help at all. And there you have it. It's a shame your brain is as big as your body. You'd be quite the genius. Oh, come on now. Give me a break. Hey you, big guy over there. You're blocking the entrance. Wanna talk? Move over and stop getting in the way of other customers. Why am I the only one who gets told off? It's nice to see you all. It's really good to see you alive, Adol. We're discussing how this workshop is responsible for all the machinery in Highland. Does that mean those windmills outside were created here as well? That's right. This was so designing them, in fact. Thanks to the knowledge received from Lord Eldeal, anyway. Though all of the wisdom is given has also been given to someone else as well. I see. I still don't really get it. I can tell you're an amazing person, at least. Haha, but of course, you're a perceptive one, young lady. Don't get cocky, old man. Are all the girls in Highland like this? That was just Kalilica. This one seems just like a handful, too. Haha, well, Tamale is Philemon's successor, so she's not exactly a run-of-the-mill girl. Indeed, you may now bow before me. Haha. Hey, so please do enjoy a look around the town. It's something that'll help you regain one of your memories. Don't be afraid to look around here as much as you'd like. Hope you find something to trigger your memory. Maybe. Okay. What about... I couldn't believe my eyes either. I thought you had a twin brother or something. Adol, you really gave me a shock. The shock of my life yesterday. I actually thought I'd seen a ghost. Hello and welcome to Highland. Make yourself at home here. I'm sure you've had a long journey. I didn't expect I'd see you alive again, red-haired traveler. Pretty surprising, huh, Mr. Tiddles? Mr. Tiddles. Lots of questies. Are you a zombie? I know about zombies. Some people die. They keep them around. They're called zombies. Uh-huh. Oh, it's you, Kalilica. I see Adol and his friends are with you, too. You've come to ask me something. Yeah, we have. Oh, but first, I should introduce you. This is Werner. He's responsible for observing the river. Observing the river? Surprised it's a job like that here. So you see anything strange around the river lately? Well, yes, actually. Not long ago, I saw two strangely dressed individuals, a man and a woman, on the opposite shore. Can you describe them at all? The one was, let's just say, lightly dressed, and had long purple hair. The man was enormous, clad in obscenely heavy-looking armor. I remember them well because they were such an odd combination, like a study in opposites. That sounds like... That man must have been the beast tamer we encountered. Yeah, no one must be that magician. So those two are allies. Sure wouldn't have guessed that. Oh, you've met them yourselves. Unfortunately, all I could confirm was the two of them were together. They were on the opposite shore after all, so I couldn't hear what they were talking about, nor confirm exactly what they were doing. I see. Still, at least now we know where they're connected in some way. That's pretty significant on its own. Thanks for the info, old man. Oh, it was nothing. Happy to have helped. Thanks a bunch. I was really surprised when I heard you were still alive. Not only that, now that make it back here with your friends. You are truly a special individual, Adol Christin. I don't know about that, but sure. We'll go with that. We'll take that as it is. Welcome, travelers. As you see, this is a place where we weave fabrics and tailor clothes. This is the role that's been passed down to my family for generations. Oh? Who art thou? Oh, it couldn't be. It's a Mishi. What was that? It might have been a creature called Mishi. I've heard of it once before. It's supposed to be extremely shy, always appearing in weird places. It brings good luck to those who find it. The life of me, though. I can't remember where I heard about it. Either way, if we get a chance, it'd be worth trying to track down the little guy. So Mishi appears in a lot of Falcom's other games. He's a character. Would you like a marl flower? And then a fresh leaf. I need more fruits and stuff to give them more stuff. A cane bowl. You can also have a marl flower. And a fresh leaf. And then there's a golden pickard. Hello, my name is Bottom, and I study different ecosystems here in Highland. We've met before, but it seems you don't remember. I see no harm in reintroducing myself. I'm currently raising rare livestock throughout the European continent in this building. Feel free to visit here anytime if you'd like to study them yourself. Ah, well thank you. Oh, Adol! It's great to see you. So glad you're alive. I'm to fear the worst. There are only dust and old dreams in here. Please, make yourself at home if you can. Nothing but dust and old dreams, huh? A few too many books in here to make a claim like that, if you ask me. Haha, yes, I do. In fact, I do have a lot. Simon embedded a sense of scholars, most well-educated people in all of Highland. While Lauderdale gives the ultimate decision on whom to invite to this town, we'll often ask for advice from Simon and Betty before doing so. Wow. So we're kind of like his heavenly advisors or something then. Oh no, we're not quite that important. Lord Eltiel is omnipotent and omniscient in the truest sense, you see. The result of that is to always see things the same way a human would. And that's where we come in. We provide him with a human perspective on things. Nothing more. Frankly, it's an honor that he listens to us at all. I see. How long has this Eltiel been living in this region? Well, I couldn't give you an exact answer, but it's been hundreds of years for sure. I don't know if you've ever seen any, but all the winged statues in the Great Forest are images of Lord Eldiel. Hundreds of years? That means to be really old man by now. Huh. You'll be able to tell if you met him. He looks and acts like he is still in his prime. Never heard of him falling ill before either. Oh wow. His personality is a large part of why all of us here in Highland love him so much. He's incredibly kind, he just has a great sense of humor. Just talking with him always puts me at ease. Sounds like a pretty great guy. God. I think we've kept you long enough now. True, we should be letting them go. We always welcome to come back anytime if you ever need anything. Pelilica, you have plenty of other places to show them, no? Yeah, I guess so. Thank you both for your time. Okay. Well, we've been in all the major buildings and a lot of side buildings. Gotta go to the church now. Joel's gonna be an archer with me, or be a scholar with me. We'll have a scholar's wedding and make scholar babies. And that's an undeniable fact. I told you, Joel's gonna be a tailor with me. We'll have a tailor's wedding and make tailor babies. He's got no other choice. Come on, stop fighting, please. You're the first people known to make it this far on your own. Until the mayor decide what should be done about the problems your return has created, we do ask for your cooperation. Anything bad were to happen, there wouldn't be words enough in existence to apologize to Lord Eldiel. Get some drink. What an impressive building. Sure is pretty. This is the chapel, where people offer prayers to Lord Eldiel. Look, it's Mariana and Lisa, talking by the altar. Why don't we go say hi? Okay. Lord Eldiel, please watch over me today as you always have. Oh, so you're the redhead explorer and his companion servant's been talking about. Well, while you're here, you should pray to Lord Eldiel as well. It's another prayer, maybe a study room? Sunday school? Ah, Sunday school. Oh, you must be. Good day, Adol. Imagine you sleep after we spoke last night. I did, thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Are you Lisa then? You're very pretty. Isn't she though? Lisa's the most popular maiden in all of Highland, and for good reason. Most popular? Why aren't you boasting about her? Shouldn't you be, like, jealous or something? These two have always been very close to one another. They've been raised together as if they were sisters. I see. And who might you be? Oh, I am sorry. I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Mariana, and I'm one of the Apostles of Highland. Apostles? Oh, that's right. I haven't explained that yet, have I? Those who directly serve Lord Eldiel are referred to as his Apostles, and only Apostles are allowed to enter the tower where he lives. Of course, there's more to it than that. That's a general gist. Suffice to say, it's a very important position. Lisa's an Apostle too, and so am I, but I'm just an apprentice. Oh, really? Important position, huh? So, how do these apostles serve your Lord Eldiel exactly? Well, each of the apostles has a different task assigned to him or her. Mine, for example, is the rite of prophecy, which I convey the words of the Lord Eldiel to the people of Highland. Lisa's role, then. My role is the rite of summoning. The rite of summoning? If I recall correctly, the mayor spoke of that yesterday. Adol said something about Lord Eldiel giving knowledge to people of his choosing. Does that mean your role is to bring these people here? Exactly. You probably figured this out by now, but the one who brought Adol to this town before he lost his memories was Lisa. Really? Come to think of it, that was the person you're supposed to bring here this time. Was he with you when you returned last night? No, actually. Lord Eldiel indicated that the time was no longer convenient, so I was asked to cancel the summoning until a later date. Really? That's a shame. If Lord Eldiel wasn't able to grant an audience, then that's that, I suppose. Must be really busy right now. Yes. Are you okay, Lisa? You seem tired. Perhaps you should avoid making any more long journeys for the time being. No, I'm fine. Well, if you're sure. Alright, everyone. We should move on to the next location. Really, I'm fine, Kalilika. Don't worry about it so much. Everyone needs rest sometimes. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Indeed, we have heard enough for now. Any further questions can wait. Thank you very much for your time. Take care. It's nice meeting you. Okay, Ms. Tour Guide, lead the way. Ha! Don't patronize me, neck-chin. Come on, everyone. Let's move along. Neck-chin. Right. Think about everyone in town now. You should have enough information to work with. So let's head back to the mayor's place and regroup. Yes, must decide our next course of action. Meanwhile, we're gonna have some business to attend to, so I must bid you adieu. I'll see you later. Bye. Alright then, Adol. You gathered a fair amount of information at least. Is there anything in particular that stands out to you? Oh, deal. The winged god you're supposed to have met before you lost your memories. He sure seems to be loved by everyone here. Well, if he's really been living in that tower for hundreds of years, he's not an ordinary human, that's for sure. And he's supposed to be in perfect health, not like some old man or anything. Those statues in the forest supposedly were cast in his image, which means there's a high likelihood that he has some connection with the ancient kingdom of Celceta. But we cannot be certain until we have met him for ourselves. He does seem to fit the very definition of a god. Yeah, this whole deal thing is definitely an interesting development. I was thinking of something else. Something that might help figure out what happened to you here, Adol. My belongings? Yeah, I was thinking that too. If you really fell into that waterfall, your belongings could hold the key to this whole mystery. This could be our chance to see what Adol had with him before he disappeared. I assume we can even get to them since they've been buried. And since everyone thought you were dead, they buried them in your grave. We should consult with Aaron. I want to ask the mayor for permission to dig up your grave, or to dig it up on our behalf. Either way, what do we do if he says no? It'll be kind of awkward when we go around digging it up anyway. I think it's best we just do it in secret. It's your grave, after all. I concur. It's much simpler this way. Come, there's not a moment to waste. Time to grave rob myself. I believe Kalilika is currently at the chapel. You're welcome to look around town. Please try to avoid drawing too much attention to yourselves. Hello, I just exploring the town. We've been warned already. But make sure not to leave to the north exit. It's pretty much the only rule. That was cool with this tour of the town. I'm going to be teaching a small lesson for the children shortly. Kalilika will be helping me too. It's not much. I hope they find it useful in their daily lives. Still, it makes me great to see you alive and well, Adol. I remember loss is a little worrying, but for now, just try and take good care of yourself. Okay. Seems like conversations are the same as what we had before. Let's go. Any quests that we can take before I go outside? Probably not. Okay.
Get it?
Take this!
Okay. Go down this way. Go down this way. Time to rob a grave. Time to rob a grave.
Whoa, this is a nice find.
He must be a little underleveled, given that these guys are giving us so much XP so fast. Time to dig up my grave. Time to dig up my grave. Here lies Adol Christin. Yep, this is the one. Let's get digging. Never thought I'd go grave robbing at all, much less the grave's occupant at my
Alright.
side. Come on, boys, let's get to work. Boys? I'm not a boy. How dare you? After digging for a while, a stone coffin was unearthed. Hesitantly, the lid was slipped back to reveal... Huh? Empty. It's not the wrong grave, is it? No, this is Adol's. They didn't say they buried his belongings here. Wait, I think I see something in the corner. Ozma produced a small strip of paper from the coffin. A piece of my notebook. What is it? Looks like it came from a notebook. There's something written on it too. Receive the mask from... That's definitely your handwriting, Adol. The mask? Yeah, that brings a lot of things to mind. Let's think this through for a minute. Firstly, why would Adol's belongings not be here when the villagers said they'd be, and even apologized for burying them? Someone stole my stuff, obviously. That seems to be the most likely scenario to me as well. We assume what the villagers said is true. Adol's belongings should be buried here. If they intended deception, they could say that no belongings were found, and I doubt we'd have questioned it. The most likely possibility here seems to be that someone looted your final resting place, perhaps considered a victimless crime. So someone else dug up his grave before us? What was in here must have been really seriously important if they were willing to go that far just to get it. Yeah. At least we found something. Receive the mask from. Not much to go on, but it's a start. Now hearing the word mask doesn't bode too well for us. We went through in Komodo. It's too early to tell if Rimnos is connected to this. Yeah, we've got far too little information right now. Still, it says you received it from someone. Who would that be, I wonder? Whoever it is, it seems just reasonable to conclude that Adol's disappearance occurred shortly after this meeting. Perhaps the mask in question is directly tied to this incident, and by extension, to Adol's memory loss as well. And I think it'd be safest to operate under the assumption at this moment, to remain alert while we continue to investigate. Alright, Adol. I think it's about time we meet the person living in that tower now. Indeed. We would like to speak with Lord Aldil. Yeah, I think we're gonna get to the bottom of what happened to Adol without talking to him at least once. I agree. Consultation with Lord Aldil seems wise. It is, after all, my responsibility that one of his valued guests went missing. I would like to discuss matters with him as soon as possible myself. Is something the matter, Lisa? Lisa? Actually, there's something I need to tell you about Lord Aldil. Oh? You sound hesitant. Please don't be shy. What is it you need to tell me?
Lord Odile. Lord Odile is rather unwell at the moment. He claims he has a kind of chronic disease.
What? Lord Odile is ill? I was unaware of this was even possible. To my knowledge, he has never taken ill, even once.
I'm sure he'd be very happy to know Adol's alive and well, but if you could at least wait until his condition improves.
I see. Well, guess we don't have much of a choice in the matter. He's sick, he's sick.
Duren. I'm terribly sorry. Be certain to inform Lord Odile of your arrival at the first available opportunity. Man, I can't believe this. We really have to wait until God feels better before we can talk to him? Their hands are tied until then, too. So we told them we wouldn't wander too far outside of town.
First Adol's memories, and now Odile's unprecedented illness. Seems a lot of unusual things are happening here lately.
It's like everywhere Adol goes, trouble follows. Especially lately. I don't know if I believe that. I'm willing to bet you've always been this way. You probably just don't remember. Still, we would have never met one another if it weren't for you, so it's not like you're always causing problems. I have no idea what kinds of unimaginable horrors await us in the future. I know I don't regret coming with you.
Nor do I.
What's on your mind, Duren?
Oh, you talking to me? This is only a suggestion, Adol, but how about we sneak out of town tonight and go down Odile's tower ourselves?
What? We just told not to do exactly that.
Well, I have a hunch. I mean, can't prove it or anything, but still. That Lisa girl seems to be hiding something. I got a feeling it's real important. What's stranger is, I don't get the impression it's just us she's hiding it from. If anything, she seems to be hiding it from the people of Highland. I'm referring to her account of Odile's illness. She did seem overly hesitant to mention it, with no obvious explanation for her reluctance. Don't get me wrong, she seems like a nice girl, but I get the feeling there's more to this than meets the eye. I think it has been made quite clear to us that this town is unique in a great many ways, and with individuals acting to make that situation even more complicated, there's a high probability that no matter how long we wait, there'll be no resolution to this dilemma. That's just what I was gonna say, except in smaller words.
I'm kinda surprised though. I figured you'd be against it for sure.
We all have our reasons for being here. I am tired of simply waiting for things to happen. The time has come for us to be arbiters of our own destinies.
That's the spirit.
What about you, Adol? How do you feel about this?
Let's do it.
Don't know why I even bothered asking. Your eyes look like fireworks as soon as I mentioned sneaking off. So hopeless. So, I guess that's that then. You start getting ready. Someone tells me this won't be an easy journey. It'd be best if we got to the tower before dawn.
Ain't that the truth? The door can't be opened. Kalika's room. The empty room up here. The window is unlocked. Will you go outside? Yes.
So this is how you've been getting out.
This is so exciting!
Shh, we need to leave before anyone notices us. The north exit to the exit leads to the tower, right?
The shops still seem to be open, so we can stock the supplies before we leave.
Do take care not to appear suspicious, however.
Hey Adol, let's stop by that shop before we leave. Element's workshop, was it?
Yeah, those ones look like they dealt with machines. Maybe I'll stock them with supplies there. Be wise to see what they have to offer then before we depart. Is that Gazok? Gazok? Isn't that the traveling merchant we met in Selray? Holy crap, it is him! What are you doing here, Gazok? Actually, I happened to see you into the ruins and decided to follow you. I didn't get lost along the way, but I managed to make it here in the inn. Just now, in fact. Seriously?
Can't believe you made it all the way on your own. Those words are pretty dangerous, you know.
Haha, don't call me Gazik the Strong for nothing. I know that forest like the back of my hand. Don't let some little monsters get the best of me.
Amazing. You must be stronger than you look.
Haha, I hear that a lot. Anyway, there's something you should know. I'm actually from Highland. What? What are you talking about?
Perhaps I should be the one to explain.
You see, Gazik here is my younger brother.
Really?
I told you the whole story would be here all night, so to summarize, a few decades ago I got myself into a bit of trouble. Took a little spill, you could say. Eventually found myself washed up on the opposite side of the river. I was saved by the people of Selray, and well, that was that. You've been a beloved nurse of Selray ever since I was born, so I had no idea. Never had any way to know that you came from the other side of the river. Wait, so is this supposed to be like a big teary-eyed reunion of long-lost brothers or something?
It was, yes. So you all barged in and ruined the evening.
Oh, it's no bother at all. What is you came here for? You need something.
We came to buy supplies.
Everything can steal you, unfortunately. Oh, if I use the facilities here, I should be able to reinforce your weapons and armor.
Really?
Of course, if you have the materials, I can craft some accessories for you. I am Gazik the Strong, after all. But back when I lived here before, people used to call me Gazik the Super Handyman instead. Oh, well, go along with that. Feel free to work Gazik hard while he's here.
I didn't think grandfather's younger brother was still alive. That makes him my great uncle, I suppose.
Never dreamed to be able to see Gazik alive again. There's nothing worldly can make me happier than this.
What accessories can you make, old man? What have I not made? Another hero's cloak. Oh, I need a boar horn. A sage's diadem? I need a boar exoskeleton. Just going to have it. So I have one of everything but the diadem now. Okay. Well, thank you. Getting weapons would be good. Can I sell anything that I don't need right now? Do I have anything that I have extras of? You don't need 2 Bronze Edge DXs. We don't need a Hunter's Knives DX when we have the other DX. Alright, well, we're going to buy... Weapons are the best thing to get, I think. And that's that. Okay. Can we leave out the front? I'm going to assume no. I've never seen a thunderstorm like this before.
This is the only way to reach the tower.
Yeah?
This will get near the sanctuary storms they were talking about. Let's get a closer look. We gotta make it through in one piece when we get there.
we have two ways we can go. What's this way?
My turn.
Alright.
Okay, she can knock that down. It's good to know. Let's equip a new skill. Shellcracker's good, but I'd like him to start upping something else. A bitter potion.
Leave it to me. This should do it.
Take this!
Poison! Here! This should do it! This one's poison! How could this
Oh no!
Leave it to me.
Ooh, okay.
Alright.
Oh, there's memory back here. We can use that. Everybody gets full healed now. Kalilika, this is Adol Christin. You came here from Asteria. Asteria? Devil's Tower Asteria? Lord Eldiel did say it had been freed by a traveler who arrived here recently, but there's no way. You want to meet him, didn't you? I didn't say they were wanting to meet him. Geez, the way Lord described him, sounds somebody a lot stronger looking than this. Adol, Kalilika is very interested in the outside world. Much information finds its way here, but few of us get the chance to leave this town and see the world for ourselves. I greatly appreciate if you'd let Kalilika hear about some of your adventures. For now, though, we must go and report to Lord Eldiel. In the meantime, I'll leave you two to become better acquainted. Aww. Now everything respawns, and we run away. Because it's too strong.
Get it?
Oh, he's still coming. Still coming. Leave me alone. Thank you. Give me all that money. That money.
Come to pass.
Okay. Get a potion.
This should do it! This is hopeless!
Couple stones. Good. We'll leave the big bear alone.
Not done yet.
The rain's really starting to pick up. Should probably slip a tent here and rest, Adol. A tent? Mm-hmm. Wow, this is starting to feel really exciting now. Like we're hiding out in the wilderness. We use this area as base of operations during our time here then. Yeah. We need to be back in Highland before dawn, so we can't spend the night here or anything. Should be able to rest for a little while though, at least. Sounds good to me. It was a quiet night. Only the sound of the falling rain and constant thunderclaps could be heard echoing through the darkness. Then, with a flash of lightning, memory sealed deep within Adol's mind was released. Oh.
Oh?
Ah, they might be interested in the sphere. Unfortunately, I can tell you anything about that at the moment. It would spoil all the fun. I have a feeling that one day you'll discover the truth behind it on your own. I do not intend to rob you of that joy. You were the first person to ask me so many questions. My body is not supposed to feel exhaustion, and yet somehow, I think I'm beginning to understand what it's like. I brought some tea. I'd like to have a rest now. Thank you, Lisa. Could I trouble you to help me carry this tea to Adol? Sure. Lord Aldil, is something the matter?
No.
Oh no, I'm just thinking the two of you go together quite well. Oh, Adol seems to have quite a wide pool of interests. As your father figure, I would be a bit worried that he might neglect the household.
Honestly,
Please, Lord Aldil, don't tease me like that! Haha, my apologies. Adol, you okay? You're like a light man. Come on, we gotta get moving. We're running out of time. Oh, the tower. Oh boy, this is some storm. Shows no signs of subsiding, and there's no shelter to be found in the plains. So this is the Sanctuary of Storms. We step out there, we fight in no time. Yeah, I can see the tower on the side. On this side, but actually getting to it alive seems unlikely. There appear to be several strange objects scattered across the plains. Oh, you're right. I wonder what they're for. I don't know. Not getting close to the tower just standing here. Come on, Adol. Let's suck it up and go have a look. Are you sure? Really don't feel safe going out there. We'll be fine. As long as we're careful and try to keep a low profile. We should probably be okay, I think.
Let's go!
My turn. Leave it to me. Just listen.
Out Aww.
I thought it was done for. I told you it was dangerous to go out there.
I'm sorry. That probably wasn't one of my best ideas.
Is something the matter? Someone's there. What?
Cha!
Right there.
Whoa!
Oh, watch where you're throwing those things. You can put someone's eye out.
It's you.
Hold on.
Oh boy. It's the kid from the mayor's place.
Ooh.
Grouping all chilling together with a demeaning word like kid is the sort of things adults do when they want to sound smarter than they are. It's not an attractive quality, you know.
The hell's your problem?
Try and get along, you guys. So, Kalilika, how long you been following us? I saw you leave the mansion. Grown adults sneaking out through a window. I could hardly believe my eyes.
What now?
I suppose you plan to escort us back to Highland then.
Yeah, I guess I've been caught red-handed. Nothing we do now but go quietly. That won't be necessary. Rather, I'll be coming with you to see Lord Eldeal.
What?
I'm an apprentice apostle after all. I'm not some child who needs protecting. Plus, I use my mace to activate the lightning conductors on the planes and stop the lightning from hitting us.
Well, I have to admit, that definitely sounds handy. There's a problem with this course of action, however. I do notice that child has gone missing here tonight, along with us. It will spark much worry and suspicion. Yeah, that's a good point.
Hey, when you come back to town with us, make sure no harm comes to you along the way. Oh, I scoff at your suggestion. If you think you can talk sweetly and get me to submit, you're sadly mistaken. Oh, you wouldn't want me telling grandfather about this little excursion of yours now, would you? It's exactly what's going to happen unless you take me with you. The choice is yours.
Oh boy.
She's trying to blackmail us.
Sure seems that way.
If the mayor discovered you were with us, then they'll disqualify you as an apprentice apostle.
Ugh. You're a lot more perspective than you give you credit for.
Why are you so determined to accompany us? I assume it's not simply for curiosity's sake. Nor are you playing a game with us.
No, of course not. I would never do something like this without a very good reason. Oh, Lisa is hiding something about Odile. I know she is.
How can you be so sure?
We've been together for almost all our lives. Believe me, I can tell. Whenever she keeps a secret, it's because she's trying to shoulder the burden without bothering anyone. It's just the kind of person she is. I hate seeing her suffer like this. I want to help her, even if it's just a little bit. Have you tried talking to people of Highland? Yeah, but everyone else seems content to leave things the way they are. Even grandfather won't do anything to help. You're the only ones who seem to care enough to actually do something about it. I figured maybe I could count on you. Don't cry.
I suspected something might be amiss at the tower. Decide to take matters to your own hands. Man, you are one precious kid. I get where you're coming from, but...
Is there something wrong with the child being precocious? Adults are always dismissing what children say. Telling them they're ignorant in the ways of the world. As soon as a child starts trying to learn those ways, it's always adults who put them down and say they're not ready. As long as I keep listening to what adults tell me to do, I'll never become one myself.
Alright. What do you think, Adol?
This isn't a game. But...
Adol was correct. This is not a game. It is clear that your decisions were well reasoned, considered from multiple perspectives, and executed with discretion. In short, you've acted with maturity over impulse, and taken a calculated risk. I believe this is what Adol was saying.
Are you saying... Way to go, Kalilika. Welcome to the team. Thank you, everyone.
If only you were this well-behaved and honest with your feelings from the start. Be a cute kid. Sometimes it's important to act like children, you know. Rely on adults to support them. Ow! What was that for?
You said it was important for children to act like children. So, that's what I'm doing. And if you attempt to belittle me again, just remember, I bite.
Oh, ow! Stop that! That really hurts! Huh.
I promise to fall back if things get too dangerous, Adol. So please take me to the tower with you, please? It's good to have you with us. Thank you. Well then, the Sanctuary of Storms awaits. You ready? Yeah, she's a few levels ahead of us, so it makes sense. Let's figure out how this works.
Okay, Kalolika, let's see what you've got.
Hee, watch and learn. See those lightning conductors scattered across the plains? Those things I've buried in the ground? Yeah, I can activate them with my power. As long as one is standing, no lightning will strike the area around it. But it's only temporary, so you have to reach a new conductor connected before the previous one shuts down. We just have to repeat the process until we reach the tower.
Does Lisa really come through here every time she goes to seal a deal?
No, she has her own way of reaching the tower.
Really? Time is short. We should go.
Well then, let's go. A prism mace. Golden mace. Carrie's cape. Wire seal 2. A wanderer's cloak works nicely.
Let's go. Here I go. 1, 2.
Oh, you can see the area of effect. That's cool. Alright, well... we will have to do the tower later. Because I have to log off for the afternoon. It's been a lot of fun streaming. Been a lot of fun playing East and getting caught back up. Next time, we'll cross the Sanctuary of Storms. And make it to El Deal. Until then, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!